Welcome to the Go Go. Wait, did we all just discover our singing voices at the same time?
Oh my gosh.
We should start a freaking band because that was awesome.
That was freaking sick.
You know what's even cooler though is this is the only show on 90.5 that stands for nothing and farts for everything. Garrett's out in the front yard right now. He was at the in front of the gas station, eating the grass in front of the radio station, eating grass because after the secondhand smoke from our special guest who's going to be in, and the second topic, his tum-tum hurt, but hopefully he'll be in later. But yes, guys, that's right. Garrett's aunt is in town, and apparently she brought a little gift. Here Garrett's in right now. Actually, Garrett, is your tummy feeling better? All that grass settling it down?
Yeah.
So your tummy feels better after eating all that. Why are you acting so off-putting? Like you just ate a bunch of grass in the yard and you're acting like I'm weird.
I'm fine. Like I was able to poop it all up.
You pooped it up.
Well, okay. It went both ways. I guess you could say I pooped and then hawk tooed.
So you did that in front of our radio station in the grass in the front yard of our radio station.
No. I went to the bathroom. It was fine.
Okay.
Like like the bathroom. Like don't go in there because it's. Is
it on the floor?
Like, who wants to go after somebody who just took a dump, you know?
Did you make a mess in the bathroom?
Maybe.
Okay.
But just don't go to the bathroom here. It's fine.
Just tell us about who's here. Who's in town? Who came to visit?
Well, to my knowledge, it's a member of your family.
No. It's my wife's family. My green card wife's family's aunt. She's in town. She's from up north. She's in the Northeast. She's got a cool accent. And she brought a little someone special from just across the Niagara Falls.
You're right. Yeah, she brought this, I guess, green card. This woman that needs a green card. Okay,
yes, she needs a green card.
Really important. I think she could be really important to your life.
I think so. I mean, I'm excited to meet her. I don't know why she decided to try to do like an arranged marriage thing on the show, but I guess that is somewhat of an aunt thing to just take it and run with it and make it their own. But whatever. I guess we got some breaking news.
Yeah, there's breaking news.
Yeah, before the breaking news is that I signed my life away on a arranged marriage on the radio. We have some other breaking news to have the spotlight before I take it for myself. Garrett, what is this breaking news?
This just in. Fortnite to make a new skin that could change the world.
Oh, I hope it's me!
Shh. It's Marry Me Mantis.
Who?
The main character of the hit kids show from the 1930s, Detective Mantis. Epic Games is really turning back the clock for this one.
What is that?
It's from the show.
That's
Detective
really
Mantis.
a show?
His name is Marry Me Mantis.
I remember watching Detective Mantis. I don't remember him getting married at any point, unless that's his full name.
But he didn't get, that's his full name.
Oh.
It's Mary and then middle name me.
Wow, that really has me thinking that maybe Epic Games is really turning back the clock on this one.
That's what I was thinking.
That's exactly what it had me thinking.
But then that's also what I was thinking.
That's crazy because I was thinking the same thing even before you said it and after you said it. Breaking bad guy report right here. A few new baddies out and about, but not to fear. I subdued one of them with my two hands. Yep, I put the notorious guy in my neighborhood that has been gang stalking me to sleep forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
But I heard that forever stuff is illegal.
No. This guy's down. He's in the books and he's done for. I took him. I noticed he's been around my place a little bit too often. I took him somewhere that only him and I know about, and I won't tell anybody. But let's just say he's not going to be gang stalking me anymore.
Wait, so it's just one of them?
So far. Well, but I got a little bit of a notebook that had some names in it.
How do you know they're gang stalking you if it's just one person?
I have a feeling that this is a hierarchical structure.
You have
pyramid
a
in a sense.
And
I
you
think
were
there's
able to grab this being.
Yeah,
with
he's
your
one of the
hands.
lower level people
just
on this
a gremlin,
run.
Just a grunt.
Yeah, he's a grunt for this establishment that I know they're after me because I am very, very important. A lot of people don't know this, but when you're on 90.5 The Cat from Thursday from 4 to 5, this is a very coveted spot, and I'm starting to realize there's people after me who want me to have like a downfall of sorts. They're jealous.
We did have to commit not like a few felonies, but like a couple of good stuff, like good crimes to get this spot. Good crimes. So like legal crimes,
victimless crimes.
Yeah, we had to do a lot of that stuff just to get this spot.
Shouts out to the guys in the big block down the block. You know what I'm saying?
And to
Hunts,
get that
Vegas.
bread.
Yep. And the people in the big block know a lot about bread because that's probably all they eat, guys. This is Hunts Vegas's own 90.5 The Cat via a go-go. Don't via a go-go anywhere. We'll be right back with the cool new green card wedding. Woo! Welcome to Not via a go-go, the only show on 90.5 The Cat that has Raz, has Taz, and not to mention chicken jockeys. Guys, the ants in town, ma'am.
Spencer, it really breaks my heart to hear you say that I was Garrett's aunt. It's like you don't even remember me.
You have to understand, it's a lot of pressure on this show, and it's a lot of people listening, and I get my words confused sometimes. Yeah, it's an off day, but I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I've been talking to your mother for a couple of years. It's been so long since I've seen you.
What, like 3-4 months? I mean, we saw each other at Christmas.
But you didn't even get me a gift.
Dude, I work at a radio station in Hunts Vegas. Like, I know I said I had a lot of money.
Don't you dare call me dude.
Sorry.
Let's just move on.
What do I call you? Okay, yes, ma'am. So tell us about this guest that you brought. You trudged all this way from the Northeast coast in your car that you drove for 2 weeks. I don't know. That's a crazy long road trip. But besides the point, you've made this woman go in the car with you the entire time.
She was a sweetheart, and I think the car ride was really special. And so just a few things about her.
Yeah, so you want me to like auction her off to me? Is that what you're trying to do here?
I'm just trying to give you a wife. You're a lonely boy.
I wouldn't put it that way, but
you spend all your time at home alone. You don't even have any friends.
I have a lot of podcasts to watch. It's my
Just
passion.
let me introduce you to her, please.
Yes, okay. You know what? Maybe I do need a big change in my life. Something good.
I'm going to try and read this name because I didn't really even get to pronounce it myself.
Yeah, and then maybe we can let her introduce herself. Who is this mystery lady?
This is Miss Flockhorn Vonburry.
Okay.
Or people in a country call her Baltilda.
Okay.
And she was born with all legs and arms disconnected and similar to that of men of Lego fame.
Oh, she's like, okay, so she was like assembled, customized, if you will, as a baby. That's kind of cool.
Really cool. She's incredibly customized? Awesome.
No. False information.
What do you mean?
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
She's manipulating you. The whole car
serious?
ride was awful. She kept spitting out the window, but she didn't even have the window rolled down.
Ew, you spit on the window pane?
I thought the window was down. It was so clear. I thought it was down. I'm sorry.
Cigarette spit. I can't even imagine.
Nope. I told her every time, and she said the motor for her window was broken, and I rolled it down. I rolled it down both times.
Thank goodness you rolled it down.
Oh, no, I rolled it down, but she rolled it
Missy,
back up.
you're never going to call me a liar. You're never going to do that. That's what you're not going to do.
Guess what? Liar.
Wow.
So I think your facts were a little bit...
Why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourself to him then?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Leave me out of it.
Okay, I'm from, the side of, I live under a waterfall, Niagara Falls, have you heard of that?
Yeah, the waterfall.
Dawson Bridge. I'm right behind it. So you see,
like
no one really sees
like
me.
a treasure chest, like a video game treasure chest.
I get real tan in that cave, let me tell you.
Really?
I also made a few friends along the way. They kind of resided, and
Yeah.
let's just say I have a really, really good relationship with midgets.
Whoa, we don't use that word here.
Whoa.
We call them
You're
micros.
not allowed to say
Micros.
that, darling.
Yeah, micros is the word we
Micros.
use.
Oh, that's okay. They tell me otherwise, but I'll keep it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I said the M word around them, and they microdosed me, and ever since then I'll never say that
you
word.
can't.
Be careful, sweetheart.
So
there's certain things you can't see on the radio.
Is it true that you can run up to 12 miles per hour now?
I'm getting there. At first, it was 6. I was super proud of myself. 100-yard dash, 23 seconds.
Wow.
Oh,
That's-
yeah. I was
pretty
going
fast,
I was going
I think.
crazy.
She's
Those
really
micros,
awesome, isn't she, sweetheart?
Yeah, she's actually pretty awesome. That's cool. You're fast. You got light up shoes,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
I went against the micros, my friends, and let's just say I popped a wheelie on them. I was
While
pretty
running?
fast. Oh,
Incredible.
yeah.
I'm pulling my collar.
A lot of
pretty
them said
cool.
they're from like South Arabia.
South Arabia? I don't know if I've heard of that.
Yeah, usually I call that the Middle East. Is there a South in the Middle East? Didn't think so. Checkmate.
Well, they were free alongside some like baby's clothing and Ziploc bags.
Really? the people were free. Was it their clothing, you think, maybe? The micro clothing?
It was baby's clothing. So, I mean, the bags were labeled, which I thought was pretty nice. It said baby's clothing and then M in parentheses. So I thought maybe it meant like
it's a secret.
Yeah.
Or like maybe they're whispering to you.
I thought it meant mission. Parentheses. So when I went there, that was my destiny, to take them with me to Niagara Falls.
And now you are all suffering from I'm assuming kidney failure.
Wrong.
In this cave, you were all getting tan in a cave. That's kidney failure. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that. Are y'all drinking the salt water or the fresh water from above?
We do everything in that salt water. It's amazing.
And this woman's gonna die.
You know, I was
liver
born.
failure.
Maybe you shouldn't marry her, darling. I don't know. She might not.
Stop.
You might outlive her by 20
You
years.
you're gonna live in America for what? How long?
Do you
And
remember
need a
how
green
manipulative
card?
your aunt is? She's lying.
That's true.
You
And
know
she
me
smokes
and you
cigarettes.
love me.
You can't trust someone who smokes
I was
cigarettes.
born with no limbs. That was true, though.
You know me, darling. I'm 5 years without a cigarette, I swear. I have not touched a cigarette in 5 years. You know that.
I don't believe that at all.
You know, do you notice how she's pressing her?
yeah,
throat a
you're
little
pressing
bit?
that hole.
It's because it itches. I have to sometimes it itches
Take your
when I
finger
talk.
off. Take your finger off of that. Say something. I knew it.
It just helps me speak.
Get your
Yeah.
finger
Everyone
off
has
there.
a power up button on their neck that helps them speak.
5 years without a cigarette. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then you've had 5 years with a cool mechanical upgrade.
It makes me sound really cool, doesn't it?
It really does. It is really cool. It is very cool.
They
It's
should
very
put you
cool.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess whenever we come back, maybe you could tell her a cool thing about me. I mean, not to be like all about me, but maybe you could talk about me and brag about me and
Yeah.
can't wait.
You're one of my favorite topics, darling. But
Thank you.
when we come back, I guess we can maybe talk about me and you because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
family.
Yeah, true.
I know so many
a
good
lot of, we can talk
stories about
me,
you.
About me, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're getting a little selfish, darling.
Let's talk about me.
Listen,
The Go-Go. Don't the Go-Go anywhere. Welcome to the Go-Go, the only show on 90.5, the cat that is named the Go-Go on Thursday and from 4 to 5 p.m. Guys, that's right. This is all true, and you can verify that by being here next Thursday from 4 to 5 right here. Don't be a square. Please. Guys, my aunt's in town. She had to take a not a smoke break, she called it. As she left, she told us, I'm going to take a not a smoker break.
it wasn't
with
a
her.
smoke break.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure.
promise.
That's why you reek. And there was a trail following you, a green stink trail. There's tar on your
I was
fingers.
farting. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sure when you let one rip, it's that green. You wish that you could fart that stinky and that green and it'd be vile. But you're not that gross. Okay. So let's
Excuse
go ahead
me.
and talk about me. Like, come on, let's get to everyone's favorite topic. Me.
My favorite topic, sweetheart. I don't have any kids of my own, so
Yeah.
the fact that you're here,
She
just
spoiled me. Mrs. Von Berg. What's your name one more time?
Von Bergerstein. I thought
Yeah,
something like that.
You're some weird foreign Canadian name.
But yes, one of my favorite stories of Spencer when he was a kid was the first time you actually went to poop camp, darling. I think, do you remember that?
I remember. Yeah, and poop camp is just so awesome. And I have so many stories from poop camp, but this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, you were 6 years old. You had the time of your life, but you came back a changed kid. I just still don't know what happened to you there.
Oh yeah.
You haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I forgot I went when I was 6. Yeah.
It was the first time, darling. You gotta remember.
It was.
You gotta talk
It
to
was
us.
the first of many times I went there.
Maybe another time.
and
Maybe
someone
not
else
on the
went there,
radio.
too. Yeah. Sorry. I just it's escaping me. It's slipping my mind. I guess I just don't remember. I was so young. I was 6. You know. So
You were 6 years old.
I'm sorry. I don't really remember much about poop camp. But it's all. Maybe we could go together one day.
I would
It's
absolutely
back
love to go.
open.
She likes.
It reopened.
Oh,
It reopened recently. Did you hear it?
Correct.
Yeah, it
it
reopened.
just piqued
we
my
could go.
interest. I mean, that sounds pretty awesome to me. Right up my alley.
Wait, you
at
like
least.
poop?
Oh my God, yes.
What? That's awesome. I love poop.
No way.
Match made in heaven,
I
if
love
you ask
poop.
me.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, well, yeah. So, what about? Tell me about the Halloween year. Remember the Halloween incident that year?
Listen, sweetheart. Do you want me to talk about that, really?
Yeah,
It was a bad year.
I think it's a good way for her to get to know me. Yeah.
The same year, 6 years old, Spencer Hancock. Excuse me. Sorry, I got something
Yeah, that was a
lump in my
Freudian
throat.
slip. You're thinking about something, huh?
A little lump in my throat. Sorry. Spencer wanted to be his favorite character, Warlock, god of the underworld.
He's so cool, man.
He was the coolest character in any comic series. But instead, your mother made you wear a carrot.
Yep, that was not that cool.
And you were so embarrassed. You did look really stupid, darling.
People, they said, "What are you dressed as?" The thing that came out of your mom this morning, and it was like one of the worst nights of bullying I've ever experienced. I don't know why.
About my sister, your mother.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I mean, you know that my mom does that, but I didn't know everyone knew that at the time, and so like I think it was more so embarrassing. I don't know why I remember it being a lot funnier. I was talking about the Halloween incident where I had to wear the tutu thinking it'd be ironic, and I actually got bullied for that one too.
You had a rough childhood. I'm glad we moved from Newark down here. I'm glad that you moved from Newark down here.
Yeah,
darling.
I forgot.
So what's good in your life? Childhood. You seem to have a little bit of some remarkable stories. What?
Yeah, now that I'm looking back, it's. Well, what about that trip to New Jersey? Remember we went back up there? That was pretty fun.
That was fun, but you did end up ruining it.
Well, how?
It was when you were 7. It was the year after you went to poop camp, darling. You were 7 years old and you couldn't handle it.
Yeah, we went on the...
You had an undiagnosed PTSD from your time at poop camp.
Yeah, I forgot because we went to that bathroom and it was really similar to the one at camp.
He's remembering.
Oh, no.
Maybe
it was
another
too
time.
small of a room for that many people.
Too much poop?
Too much poop in that room. Too much poop in there. I don't want...
Listen, let's just talk about me now.
Yeah, we'll talk. You got some fun stories. I mean, probably a little bit... everyone's backstory is a little bit full of, ups and downs. I just can't really think of the ups right now. I got plenty of them. I have a lot of ups. I get up.
Oh, get up.
Well,
I get up.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get moving, kid. You can get moving.
Maybe Auntie Zooksta, was it?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What was her name? Could you repeat
I just call
her
her
name?
my aunt.
What,
you can
Auntie?
call her...
I don't have a name, darling.
Yeah. She's has a lot of unpaid parking tickets back in New Jersey.
If I tell anybody my name, I'm done for.
They would
How many
get
names
her.
you got?
Yeah, we can't.
That's
We
okay,
can't. Even saying New Jersey is maybe a bit too much because
Can we just talk normally about me?
Yeah. Tell us about yourself.
Excuse me.
Maybe something I don't even know.
I was responsible for sending a chimp to space, but I did it as a joke.
What?
Oh my!
Are you serious? What?
I put on the NASA Facebook page, and then Russia stole the idea.
Are you serious? You were responsible for that?
I remember it vividly. It was 1975.
They had Facebook.
Wow. Yeah, it was the beta of Facebook back when it was a mail-in pamphlet. You'd pass it around like pen pals almost.
That's where Mark Zuckerberg took the idea from.
Yeah, this was Facebook 2 words, not 1.
I call him Marky.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah, that is just you.
Oh.
Excuse me. The demons are escaping me. I went to the poltergeist earlier and got served.
But I think.
Well, she has a.
Please, darling, stop laughing at me. You're laughing at me.
A very well decorated living room, and it's got a very eclectic style. You want to go ahead and tell them the cool piece that you have above your kitchen? Oh, not your kitchen, your hearth in your home. It's very unique looking. It's quite, I don't know, it's something interesting. I wouldn't maybe decorate with it, but...
Well, yeah, it was the painting you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it was just maybe a little bit off.
It's a centaur.
It's a really cool centaur, but it's like...
centaur. It's Fabio as a centaur.
The undertones are a bit much for a living room, though. That's the only thing I kept thinking about, is that in the living room, I can't take my eyes off it. Like, we try to have a normal conversation every time I'm in there, and I look up, I look down at the abs, I look down at the chest of the horse part where it meets the male body. That's the best part. Everyone knows that, where the V happens and it becomes the sternum of the horse. Everyone knows that's the best part of it.
It's the ideal male figure.
Everyone knows that, and I can't look away from it. Do you know this? Centaurs? You a big centaur fan?
I really, really love midgets. So nothing else is in.
M-word. M-word, remember?
Micro.
Yes, we love
dangerous
micros.
game.
Is so
A little bit of microaggression on that micros. I'm sorry about that, but guys, it's the end of an era. The ant era.
I don't feel bad.
She's small. She's in charge. She's my aunt, and she's been here
I had
for
so
way
much-
too long.
I
I
had so
think.
much fun with you. Is there anything you have to say to me?
I would say file your taxes. Maybe be like turn yourself in. But one thing I really don't like is when you show up to my classes and try to flirt with my teachers. It's just so embarrassing. I just wish that you would stop doing that. I mean, you literally live states away, hours away. You drive 2 weeks just to come flirt with my teachers for a few days and then leave.
You've got really handsome teachers, darling.
You shouldn't even know that. You shouldn't have even driven down here in the first place.
Your mother and I are very close. She sent me pictures.
Okay, just don't do what she did, like she did last year with my professor. That ruined an entire family. The
Okay,
whole,
sweetheart.
and like everyone on campus was talking about it. I calling me a home wreck. Look, man, just keep it real, for show.
For show.
Guys,
I guess that's it.
Don't be a go-go anywhere until next week, because we'll be back next week. Don't be a go-go anywhere until next week, because we'll be back next week.
Correct.
Don't be a go-go anywhere until next week, because we'll be back next week. Don't be a go-go anywhere till next
I'd actually like to end with song.
Okay, yeah.
La 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 lava.
Chicken. La la la
La, la,
la
la,
lava.
la.
Chicken. La la lava. Chicken.